valuable to contribute to the livelihood of our family is give me sermon material, preaching material. It's like one of the only contributions they make at this point in their lives. So I use them a lot. But I took my son Elijah on a trip with me to Louisiana State. And it was his first time ever going preaching with me. We get to the airport. And this agent at the security line, he comes up and takes my son away, my 5-year-old away. And he's like, hey, he needs to come with me. So I was like, no, he doesn't need to come with you. And he's like, yes, he does. He needs to come with me. It'll only be a moment. Well, for about 2 minutes, I couldn't see my son. I thought that was the weirdest, craziest thing ever. Who takes a 5-year-old away? So I started freaking out. I'm starting to get crazy eyes and raising my voice and escalating. And it was at home in our town, so I knew some people in the line knew I was a preacher, but I don't care at this point. So I'm like, hey, I need to be back with my son. Y'all need to let me through this line, let me through security so I can go be with my son or bring him back with me. This is ridiculous. Where's my son? Hold on, sir, just a second. You need to calm down. To which I responded, no, you need to calm down, or I'm about to go Liam Neeson up in this airport on all of y'all. I don't care. I'm not a pastor right now. I am Mel Gibson ransom. That's old school. I know you don't understand. She does. And so, here's what I did. I waited until they turned around, and I just walked through the security line. And the little thing, and that probably wasn't the best way to handle it, but you understand the state of mind I was in. And so then I hear this over the intercom. We got a code 1. We got a code 1. And I'm like, man, I don't know what a code 1 is exactly. Doesn't seem like an expedited boarding pass. It sounds like I'm in trouble here. So I started to settle down a little bit, and sure enough, when the guy who was directing security came over, he was like, sir, I'm so sorry. They should have never separated you from your son. I was like, yeah, you're right. No, they shouldn't have. I've been telling everybody that. So I walked over to Elijah. He's standing over there, and I'm like, man, Elijah, I'm like preparing myself that he's going to be melting down. But he wasn't. He's just chilling. Just chilling. I wanted him to at least be a little emotional about our separation, to justify my panic. But he was chilling. When we walked to the gate, after my hands stopped shaking, as we waited to board the plane, I said, buddy, you weren't upset at all when we were separated? He said, no, sir. I said, why? I said, what were you thinking about that made you calm? He said, I could hear your voice. Hey, if you could just hear his voice, you don't have to see how this thing's gonna end. You can stand flat-footed in the face of your fear if you can just hear his voice. He said, I could hear your voice. I knew you'd come. Jeremiah, I am with you. I will rescue you. Let's just get going. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am with you to deliver you. I am your strong sustainer. I will uphold you by my righteous right hand. Do not fear. I know you're not ready, but let's go anyway. I've got a plan. I've got a purpose. As jacked up as you are, awkward as you are, I made you awkward on purpose so that the supremacy of my power might not rest in how cool you are, but how great I am, because I'm God and I'm with you.